Hello everybody, this is Scarecrow and we are back with Treasure of the Rudras. I'm here in, I don't actually know what this place is, but it's somewhere high up in the sky. We got taken here after the Jade interacted with this altar here and flew us up into the air. It has something to do with Ramyleth though, so I guess this is probably the Danan area. I decided to go and clean up my spell inventory here a little bit. So I've moved everything around and it's a bit easier to navigate. So I've got Lef, Yolefna, and Warlefmel as my 3 healing spells. And then I have the elemental ones like this. And I looked in the instruction booklet that came with the patch. And I found that the instructions tells you what the dark and light spells are called, Sarah and Soa. So I made those, and it also teaches you that there is an earth spell as well, Pra, which I made. Apparently it is on its own in all attacks, so that's kind of interesting. Then on the next page, we've got Yo and Waryomel for our void damage. We've got void and earth, which appear to be outside of the resistances. I looked in the instruction booklet and it mentioned that those, I guess, count sort of like a non-elemental damage, except they have elements. It's void and earth element, but there's not like a specific weakness or strength to it. And I've got Aspiri and Aspirina, which we learned in the last episode. Aspiri, the Spirit Up one. Erirog, we learned off of a guy. I'm still trying to figure out what this one is. It was Bra M, and it should give me Strength Up. I tried Brace 'em, like you're bracing yourself, but that didn't do it, so I don't know what it is. So I ended up on Bralum. Apparently that gives me a healing spell, so I'll take it. It's a, slightly stronger healing spell than maybe a Lef, but it is single target. Animus we learned off of Ramyleth. The Resurrection spell. And then I have my level 2 spells, my Warlocks. And then I just started experimenting, just kind of freestyling, throwing in random words, and turns out if you put in burn, you do get a fire spell. So this does indicate to me that perhaps we can find some spells this way. As I tried freeze, and it actually gives me a water spell that freezes people. Shock is just a regular lightning spell. Float actually does do wind damage and can add float. And it turns out the purify spell, if you put in purify, it gives you a holy attack. So, I mean, there are definitely some words that, even though we have this like syllabic system to create spells, there are some just English words you can input and get spells. So, and they seem to be related to what they should be related to. So that's kind of an interesting thing going on there. Let's find out what's going on in this place, wherever we are. I guess it's some sort of Danan place. We'll go in here and start talking to some people. Maybe loot some stuff. Let's see what we can find. This looks like a sleeping room. Yes, I do need to rest. I don't have a lot of health left after that tournament battle. There we go. Alright, feeling better. So what's up this way? Key is needed. Okay, guess I'm not going in that door. See a treasure chest down there. Looks like to get to that treasure chest I need to come into that door and walk through the wall there. So I guess the only place I can go is out this door. Okay. Got up here. So can I get into that other side that I just saw over here? There we go. Obtained horn water. What does horn water do? Water from Horn Cave. Restores 100 MP? Wow. Okay. This increases your MP by 10. I think I should give this to somebody. That seems like a pretty good thing to have. Like, maybe Ramyleth would be pretty good with that, or do I give it to Sion so that he can actually maybe throw out some spells? I feel like giving it to Sion is just kind of a waste, because his spirit is not good. He is not good at casting magic. I should just be swinging with him. But sometimes, there are enemies that are just immune to physical, so... immune or highly resistant to physical, so it might not be a bad idea to have something like that in place so that we could get some spells thrown out. Although enemies like that tend not to be, I can spam magic with the rest of the people, so maybe it's not necessary. We go in here. There's a throne. Okay. There's not really a whole lot going on in this place, huh? I'm just leaving. Okay, there we go. By the gods! It's our world! I must be seeing things. Is that really the Eastern continent? Unbelievable! I didn't think there'd be anything up beyond the clouds. Forget everything you've been told. These, my friends, are the Sky Islands. Okay, so we're in the Sky Islands. You are currently standing in the palace of the Danans. I thought, so the history of the world is that there's a history of destruction that destroys each previous race, but we have now met members of previous races, so I guess it's not a total destruction each time. The Sky Islands? How do you know all this? Well, one does happen to be king of this palace. Oh, you're the king? King? Yes, sir! I am a scion of the Danan lineage. Our race was driven into extinction some 20,000 years ago, but... Your race is more than 20,000 years old? For generations, we Danan sought to predict the future. You, in turn, have searched for the meaning in our prophecies. Like you, we seek to save this planet from the fury of the Rudras' return. You're talking about the Danan prophecies, aren't you? What about Cert? Is he here too? Most certainly. The Sky Islands form a loose archipelago up in the heavens. All major islands are connected via the Danan anti-gravity train, Faxi. Excuse me, Danan anti-gravity train? Awesome. With it, scouring the islands for search should be a snap. Let's get a move on then. Oh wait, that's not the right character. Let's get a move on then. Notice I did that in the last episode too. I ended up trying to do Tur's voice for Ramyleth. I gotta pay more attention. How could you come from terra firma without the power of flight? Oh, his lordship is with you. Lord Ramyleth, you've returned to us. Did you hear that crashing noise from the palace roof? It sounded almost like stone. I wonder what it was. I thought I saw something else over here, like a little crab walking around or something. Oh. Okay. Aha! Obtained moon ring. Well, that sounds cool. What's a moon ring do? Increases a crescent ring that emits no light. Okay, weird. I think most rings don't emit light. I mean, they reflect light. More agility is not bad. I did find in the instruction booklet a description of the stats. So agility is your ability to hit, and speed is your order in battle. So it is what I was thinking. We can probably do that, right? And then we'll give... Wait a second. What? Huey's ring only gives Sion 4 magic defense, but everyone else gets 10 off of it. That's crazy. Okay, well then I shouldn't have it on Sion for sure. Maybe we give it to... Ooh, maybe we give it to her? Losing 1 speed isn't that bad. You can put on the dirty shoes. Here you go, Ramyleth. King of the Danans, you can have these dirty shoes. Alright, yeah, sure. Well, kind of cool that I found a hidden area here. Door here, too. Oh. It reacts to the Jade. Change Nuad Herb. Nuad Herb. Restores 200 HP. Well, no one even has that yet. Same as the Worn Water. Okay, what's in here? Locked up tight, huh? Is that a clock above the door? Okay. Is that a doomsday clock? Is that what it is? It gets closer to midnight, we can open the door? Alright, hello. I'm glad his lordship has chosen to return to us. As always, the guardians of the Temple of Spirit are at your disposal. Okay. Anything down here? I do love that there is a floating continent here. Getting some real... Actually, I'm getting some real Zeal vibes here, right? Like Zeal or Shavat in Xenogears. A floating city separated from the surface that the surface has no idea about. I feared that crash from the palace roof heralded Surt's return. We know he has designs on an ancient artifact buried in Sigmund Glacier. Sigmund Glacier, okay. It will only be a matter of time before he finds a way to return. I see. Town of Len. And the wind is crazy up here in the floating city. I guess that makes sense. What's in here? This seems like a weird room. Waiting room. A map of the world. Look at it. Sigmund Glacier. Okay, so Sigmund Glacier is south of here. That's where they said Surt was probably going to go. 2. Clock of Garl. Interesting that there's a clock after I just saw a clock above a door. Ruins of Catulia. So, the Sky Islands is this set here, huh? Alright. Hello, everybody. The Faxi should be arriving any minute now. It's been some time since I last traveled by train, and now I cannot help but feel a vague pang of apprehension. Yes, so this is where you get on the anti-gravity train, huh? I love that, by the way. We're traveling to the Temple of the Danans. The train still hasn't arrived, Glob? Wait, is this a merfolk? You guys are still around too, huh? This guy's a lizard too, isn't he? Okay. So, I guess the surface world has been cleansed mostly of these previous races, but the Sky Islands still have these people? We'll be traveling on the train, Glob. We're bound for Roma, Glob. I like to think Glob after every sentence.
The train is still not here. Even my patience has its limits.
Sorry about that. That's probably going to hurt your ears a little bit. The train isn't ready for boarding yet. Please be patient. Okay. Aw. Cool. I really like this background. This is a crazy looking place. I'm loving this so far. So what's over here then? Nothing. Okay. Yeah, just wanted to make sure. You know, we're on a loot spree, you know. We gotta find stuff. Alright then. Keep looking around in Len here. Maybe we can find some equipment for Ramyleth. Got some houses. Maybe some guys will teach us some spells too. The added knowledge of mantra incantations is truly unparalleled. Of course, that knowledge would mean nothing to a mere human. No, I know mantras. Lord Ramyleth returned. What possessed him to go to terra firma? Okay. Attack an enemy with a mantra of an element opposite to its own. The resulting damage should be considerable. If the elements match, however, damage will suffer accordingly. Yeah, I understand that. That's like that's a basic RPG thing. The anti-gravity train Faxi stops in the north end of the capital. It will not be long before it departs again. You should hurry. But they said they're not ready yet. I originally came here from the Abyss, Glub. But now my home is besieged by poisons and toxins, Glub. The Abyss. So were the merfolk cast? I guess they would be cast to the sea, right? There's probably like a city of merfolk in the ocean. But they're being beset by pollution just like the northern continent. Many ages ago, we merfolk fled to the skies in the name of survival. Oh, okay. Never mind, I was incorrect. Since then, humans have polluted our native oceans with poisons. Well, I was correct about the polluted oceans. I did read in the instruction booklet there's like a brief history of the world. Apparently the pollution on the surface started 2,000 years ago. So it makes sense that nobody's seen the sky. I was kind of wondering about that before when everybody was marveling at the fact that the sun shone. But yeah, apparently the sun has not been shining for 2,000 years in this world.
We are proud to be reptiles. We have many friends in Catulia.
Okay.
Our ancestors sought shelter beneath the earth to escape destruction.
Little hisses. Hope that doesn't pop too much in the microphone. I guess we'll find out when I edit this later, huh? Went in that building, so I guess we need to go down to the next level. We got an item shop, an inn, and it looks like I believe I saw a weapon and armor shop over here. Oh, just... Okay, so yeah, it's a connected... Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, I think both doors go in here.
What'll it be?
Let's see, we have an Ephraid. We have an Avenger here. We have a fire bow. Oh, that's a better weapon for him. And I can put him in the back row with it. I don't have much money, though, unfortunately. I did get a Mayo shield. So I could get an Avenger and equip that to him, then equip the Mayo shield to him, but then I would have no money left. I would like to get this fire bow for him, because his staff is doing nothing right now. Piercing dagger, huh? That's a decent amount stronger for her, too. I think her current weapon's like 35 or 40-ish. Oh, I don't have a lot of stuff I could sell, either. Unfortunate, but I don't think we can really buy much here. If I get some more money, we'll come back here and buy some stuff. We'll check the inn. Don't really need to do anything here, though. Actually, not even necessary, since there's a place in the castle you can sleep. I guess it's just a little bit more convenient for you if you don't want to run all the way back to the castle. Item shop. What do we got here? Anything new? Panacea. Allows the curing of abnormal status. Oh. You know what? That would actually be a good spell to have. Let me see if... Let's try and pull out some BS here. Antidote. Lightning damage. Dang. How about Panacea? Void damage. Okay. I was really hoping we would get some sort of some sort of spell that would restore status. What if I just do cure? Okay, well, I mean, that is a heal spell, so I guess we'll keep it. Yeah, when I put in Purify before, I was trying to get a healing spell, but it actually gave me a holy spell that looks kind of strong, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, I guess that's it for the town of Len. We were told something about the glacier south of here, so I guess we'll head that way. Whoa, yeah, I love this. This is awesome. See all the clouds going by? Oh.
That's...
Oh, there's the ship. Okay. The Ark, right? That's what they called it.
the Ark!
Here in the heavens. Is this Surt's doing?
Forget Surt. I'm betting it's those thieves again. I certainly would hope so.
Surt seeks the resurrection of the giants.
That can't be allowed to happen. 3 Jade bearers already. Perhaps we finally have the means to escape the great cycle.
So yeah, the cycle of destruction and rebirth that we've been seeing over the course of, I guess, thousands and thousands of years in this world. Let's try out some of our new spells. These guys, I'm up in the air, so I'm gonna assume maybe these guys are wind. Let's try out Prod and see what that looks like. And we'll throw out a War... Wait, nope. Not that one. War Tomel. And I'm also kind of interested in seeing what the light spell looks like. Okay, well that didn't do anything. Pra was not a good spell to use there. These guys seem strong against magic. Yep, okay. Well, we're just gonna have to go physical on him then. Oh, he ran? Come on. Get out of here. Wow, okay. Oh yeah, I need to adjust my formation too. Wow, they just both ran away. Let's see. Is there a... Okay, there we go. Yeah, you need to be in the back row, Ramyleth. Maybe Foxy too? She does physical attacks though, so I want to keep her up front, but her health is not great. I guess the only place I can go here is that glacier. Vaja. Interesting. Let's try hitting him with dark. And we'll try Wario Mel and see what that looks like. And what is this other random stuff I got here? Let's try Purify. Okay, that did like 60 damage. That's not bad. Whoa, Wario Mel is crazy. Drop a big cube on him? Okay. Medical herb. Alright, well those guys were actually able to be hurt by magic, so that helped me out a little bit. I guess let's go to the glacier, because that's about the only place we can go. I want to see how much physical damage we can do here. Okay, and that's a... Oh, Wii Akuna. Okay. So WHI is another prefix we can use. Try out, it's gonna cost a lot of MP to use. Have her attack normally, and we'll have him cast it. Ow. So WHI is another prefix we can use. You know, it looks like we can put multiple prefixes in because Warlock Toe was another spell we had. Kontaku. C-O-N-T. Okay, so hold on a second. Let's go to the area where I've got a bunch of junk. So, Kontaku. So does this give me... Okay, that gives me void. So C-O-N-T. Cont is another prefix we can use. And then the other one I saw was Wiaku. Like that. Okay, neither of those seem real strong. I'll put the cure spell back in here then. Okay, interesting. Let's head to the glacier then. This place is called Sigmund Glacier, so I'm gonna assume we have a lot of ice enemies here. I'm gonna hope anyway. What's up with this place?
This is Sigmund Glacier, sacred ground for the Danan race.
Think Cert came this way?
One of the 4 divine Danans sleeps in this glacier. His name is Dias. The merfolk sealed him here with their magic many centuries ago. According to the prophecies, a sword was sealed away with him. A blade awaiting the arrival of the one man capable of wielding it.
Well, that's gonna be me then.
Cert undoubtedly has his own plans for the sword.
You think that the prophecy's talking about Sion?
At this point, it's anybody's guess. We'll know for sure once we've talked to all 4 divine Danans.
I doubt Cert would come here. There's no way he could have taken the Faxi without being spotted.
I'd still feel safer for double-checking the train schedule.
Ramyleth?
Just worried about the Ark, you know?
Yeah, okay. Let's not waste any more time. See you later.
Right. I'll see you later.
No, he's leaving. I mean, why is he leaving the party, though? We can all go back and check the train schedule together. It's not like I can go into the glacier. It looks like this will come open, though. We'll like, burn open a door there or something. Alright, so I guess we need to go back to town and go to the train schedule. Take a look at that. These guys did not seem to be weak to magic, so I'm just gonna smack them. They do seem to have a lot of health, though. And they run whenever they get low. He's gonna run. Yep. Okay. So I guess in order to actually kill those guys, I probably need to kind of lay up on one of them and then, like... Oh. Ramyleth!
Tour, where's his lordship?
We parted ways at Sigmund Glacier. Why? What's wrong?
Cert has returned.
What?
Hurry! He's taken over his lordship's throne room.
Oh boy, here we go. We need to heal. I guess now it makes sense that there is an inn here. Can't go heal up in the throne or in the castle now. Alright, yeah, let's rest here real fast. Didn't make a lot of money out there, unfortunately, so I don't think we can buy anything new. Save your game. Yep, we'll go ahead and do that. Here on day 5. Okay. Yeah, how much money did I make? Up to 2,000. Anything here I wanted to buy that was cheap enough that we could do that? Well, I wanted to get the bow, but now that he's not in my party, I guess it doesn't matter as much. A little bit more defense wouldn't be bad, but having her do more damage would be good too. I think I'm going to do this. Then I'll sell off the Efferate I'm holding. I guess I could have done that in the shop there. Yeah, so we're losing 6 attack, but we're going to gain a decent amount of defense and magic defense. I think that's a worthy trade. Then she needs to get this Lycus knife. Okay. And now I can sell the old stuff. Sleipnir and the crystal knife. And I have just enough to buy a flat shield if I want that too. I think I'd like to save up for the packet mail maybe. It'll be a more impactful defense item. Okay, sure. Makes sense to me. Let's go up to the castle.
I've devoted much time to studying the works of our people. This palace houses a splendid library. Perhaps you should take the time to peruse its contents.
I would love to. Is that what the clock room was?
You're in the palace of the Danans, beyond like the capital of Len.
You guys are saying different stuff now. So, let's see. Am I able to get in the clock room now? Doesn't look like the time on the clock has moved at all. Okay. Hey, I heard the castle got taken over, guys. You guys seem pretty chill for the fact that that happened.
This palace is the seat of Lord Ramyleth, King of the Danans.
Okay, yep, got it. So, head in here then. Cert is in here apparently. Throne room. Yeah, here we go. Wow, he is here. Hey.
There you are. I've been waiting for this.
You. I lost an arm to you, human.
Ha! And I lost an eye and 2 of my best friends.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Such is the way of the world.
We're not even by a long shot, buddy. I'm getting payback for Rostam and Huey. Here and now.
Hold. I strongly doubt that Cert can do any more harm.
Are you kidding? That bastard deserves to die twice over.
Agreed. but I don't think Ramyleth would share our convictions. You shared a Jade. There must still be a link between the two of you.
What kind of link would that be?
That only the Jade Bearer can know.
I see. Well, let's hope for his sake that all he wants to do is talk, huh?
Cert, why did you expose yourself to the Jade's power? It was the only means I had of obtaining my goals, Tour. My ambition was to rule the world. I could not wait for the prophecy's fulfillment. Could not wait for you and your Danan friend to snatch my prize. To reclaim this world for our brethren. That will have to remain a dream, Cert. The Jade has chosen its owner now. How did you get to the heavens? I stowed away aboard an airship as it landed near the town of Ompros. When it was within reach of the Sky Islands, I jumped clear. Surely you could not have missed it. So the Ark was not under your control after all. Then we shall have to find another way to return our companions to the surface. I may be able to assist you. Truly. In exchange, however, I demand a rematch with your little monkey.
Leave him alone, you overgrown dirtbag.
We giants never flee from a fight. To be forced into a retreat to nurse this pitiful injury. Still, at least I did not lose an eye. Easy, Jade Bearer.
Don't let him get to you, Sion. It doesn't matter now. Sion? You're spoiling for a fight you wouldn't survive, Cert. I'd kill you 1,000 times over, and still be ready for more. Your fighting days are over, Giant. We're looking for a way out of here. You know something? Talk!
The Danans. The 4 divine Danans can help you. Take the anti-gravity train from here to Garo Clock Tower. From there, proceed to the ruins of Frey and the Temple of the Danans. En route, stop at the Graham's tomb and take the blade within. With this blade, proceed to the summit of the temple. Do all of this, and you will be able to return to the surface.
Let's hope for your sake that you're being straight with us.
How could I not? It was Ramyleth himself who told me. As to whether you choose to believe me, that is your problem, not mine. However, the day draws to a close, and the train will be departing soon.
All right. Let's get a move on. Okay then. Well, I thought we were going to have to fight there, but I guess not. Looks like today's going to be a pretty peaceful episode. Oh. What the?
The gates of the netherworld stand open. Go now and embrace the destroyer. Come forth, Bahadra, Nadia.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't like what's happening here. Am I gonna have to fight somebody? It's getting real wacky. Uh-oh.
Yolgi, Gandharva, the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Miserable race, we love you.
What the hell was that? Come on, let's hurry. Yeah, that was a little alarming. That was a little off-putting. I don't know how I feel about that one. Let's get out of here. Supposed to go get on the train, huh? Let's move over here to the waiting room then and take a look at our time. Okay, we're at a pretty good stopping point here, and we're about to go off on another area. I'll probably go out and grind a little bit to make a little bit of money and buy some equipment here at the shop. And then we'll, in our next episode, go off on the train to where we're supposed to head up here in the Sky Islands.
So if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. My name's Scarecrow. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.